Right, so here we've got the Yaduino Mark 1, and I'll just give a quick overview of the board itself. So it's an ATmega328P AU. Now this is the one that I actually soldered myself, and it's kind of fun trying to get it done. It's really cool. Everybody should try to SMD solder. I think it's a good skill to have. Anyways, there were a few issues with the board, but they were resolved. So one of them is the budge wire here for the charge management IC. There is no supply connected, so I managed to fix that with a budge wire. And then we've got the resistor value here. I had to desolder the 1K resistor and add a 3.3K resistor so that the TX signal does not get eaten up on its way to the CH340C USB to UART IC. And for the optional ESP8266 module, we were getting brownouts, so I just added a 100 UF cap to deal with that. And then of course I had an issue with the volume pot. I messed up the connections, so I had to basically fix it with a few budge wires and some pin gymnastics and cutting a trace. All of these things have been fixed in the version now on Circuit Maker. So this is the board. Now this one's connected. There's an Arduino IDE running on the computer here. So we'll just turn it on. There's already a program stored on it, as you can see. But I'll just show you that actually, you know, maybe it looks nicer if I remove the case here. Okay, so you can actually see the board in its entire glory. And I will just re-upload the program. So it's compiling. Now it's uploading the program. So it's done. When it's done, it's going to reset as usual. So there we go. Now it's reset, and we'll come to Yaduino. And what it shows you is the IP address that it got for my network. Yeah, so I'll just put this back and put the case back on. Put the okay, so I've just, you know, it's not really doing anything particularly useful right now, but just to show what it can do. There's a speaker as well. Right, and if you click again, you get the IP address again. If you click, you get different messages. If you click a lot as well, you get the different, you know, the number of clicks you did. So, you know, you can use this for practically anything, right? So the other day I managed to, you know, use it to control my lights, right? So it would just send a message via API to basically turn on and off my lights. So you could use it for that. And of course it has as well a telnet server on it. So go to my computer here and look up the IP address. So this is the IP address. So I'll just type telnet 10.30.0.3 and then port 2323. And we're connected. And then I'll just type a message. There we go. So that's the basically the telnet server, and I can obviously remove this. Don't need that cable anymore. And I could type right. So this is it. Now I've got another version, which is this one right here. The difference between this and the other one is that I actually added 4 buttons here. This is actually a resistor ladder, and it's connected to an analog input. And, you know, I just use it to have a little bit more physical buttons on it. And of course the screen is different here. It's a it's an OLED screen, right? The other thing about this one is that I also have access to the ports in the back, to the I/O ports, and has a little bit, you know, I made the design a little bit cooler with the transparent, translucent, I would say, cover, and it looks really nice when you turn off the lights and kind of like shines through and all that. So this is it. This is the Yaduino, and yeah, so these are basically, you know, I've printed this case and it has a dock as well. I also printed this using flexible material, which kind of makes it have a bit more grip when it's on a desk. And that's it. So that's how it looks like from the back. And for this one, I actually printed a legend as well, so you can tell what the ports are, basically. And yeah, so this is the Yaduino Mark 1. The designs are available. They're Creative Commons, so feel free to use it as you wish. Thanks for watching.